locked or unlocked is the question about Austin Hooper.
Noah says unlocked. So does Steven. Jared says locked on the trade block. Unlocking still. So still locked from Luman. Locked with Downing from the chef right there. JR says unlocked. Eddie says unlocked. Steven says deadbolt. Unlocked. Still got to unlock the handle. So he says
the deadbolt is unlocked. So there's a double lock. So he needs to see he needs to see 2 games of evidence before that door's open.
So I like Stephen King's comment right there. Danny says locked, still locked from probably, let's see, unlocked from Ryan. Middle of the field is open 75% of the time. So
is that a real stat? I mean, where did Ryan get that 75%?
That's not a real stat. Yeah. Jonathan says locked, unlocked right there from Terrell, still locked from Titans. Kyle. Eric says still locked. Orlando says, I think you need a few more extra point before he's fully unlocked.
I think that's X plays.
Oh, X plays.
Yeah, Vrabel loves the X plays. Vrabel loves saying X plays in press conference almost as much as he loves touching everybody's recorders on the
or not informing people about injuries.
Yeah, those 3 things.
Michael Billington says locked. Deborah says unlocked. This is actually pretty close. I do think that it's probably tipped. You got unlocked right there. Go ahead and trade me, baby. They're talking about trade. So I think probably more locked than unlocked, but there's a plethora of different comments in the chat. It's pretty close.
Zach, I think this unlocks Austin Hooper. This is the moment that Ryan Tannehill and Austin Hooper needed in a game for them to regain that confidence and that rhythm they had throughout all of training camp and all of OTAs and mini camps in May and June. Like, these guys were on the money with each other all offseason, all summer long. And it just wasn't working. But now it is. Austin Hooper got the most offensive snaps that he's had in a game all season yesterday, and it wasn't a surprise that he had the most receiving yards that he's had all season yesterday too. So I think this is an unlocking of Austin Hooper, especially because of the wide receivers they have available moving forward. Treylon Burks is going to be on IR next week. He's going to miss at least 2 other games, right? So hopefully you can get him back after the KC game and get ready for the rest of the second half of the season. But you've got to have somebody who can stretch the field down the middle without Treylon Burks and be explosive vertically, and that's Austin Hooper. You saw it twice. Again, Zach, I watched so many.
Explosive vertically, I do not translate to Austin Hooper.
Well, what do you call
I don't say explosive. Like you said, explosive. He is not explosive. That is not how I categorize Austin Hooper.
He is a vertical threat down the seam. And like vertical threat on the outside means like 30-yard go. Vertical threat in the seam means like 15 yards plus.
You said explosive. That's why I kind of went crazy.
Austin Hooper's got ability. Austin Hooper,
I don't deny that. He doesn't have explosive ability, though. It's just not who he is.
Relative to what they have, Zach, is what I'm talking about. Like, let's not get crazy. Like,
that's what I'm trying to tame you down for. Let's not get crazy and call explosive. You can't be throwing out explosive words. They don't have anybody that's explosive. The only guy that's explosive, honestly, maybe Robert Woods. We haven't seen enough. And Treylon Burks, who's not coming back till end of November.
All right, but my entire point is that Austin Hooper can be a vertical threat down the middle of the field, which they desperately need. And they haven't had it work in a game since Burks has had a couple of those crossing routes, and really since yesterday with Austin Hooper twice. So, yes, I think this can unlock Austin Hooper, and that's going to make the Titans offense that much better.
Can or will?
I think it will, yes, because the reason why I say that it will is because it's not like I haven't seen these 2 guys do it together before in practice. Like, I saw it all camp long of them being able to do this. And so I see it in the game now. Keep it rolling.
I mean, 3 catches for 56 yards is not going to put me over the edge to say that this guy is unlocked. He's not unlocked. You cannot confidently say that it's locked because, Austin, the fact of the matter is the offense isn't unlocked.